Good morning. Thank you for tuning into Tunes 92.5, 104.5. I have a very special guest on the heels of another very special guest that I had. I'm super excited. I get to have Rhonda Lilly, a psychic medium, with me this morning, who's going to be visiting the town of Watertown. Good morning, Rhonda.
Good morning, Jenn. How are you?
Girl, I'm good. I'm super good. I get to talk to you. I was excited about this all weekend. So tell me, you're going to be here at Maggie's on the River. That's coming up on the 22nd of April, right?
Yes, it is. I'm very much looking forward to that.
Awesome.
I haven't spent a lot of time in Watertown, so I'm grateful for the opportunity.
How did this come about?
So my events manager, Mindy, her and I run a store in Minetto called The Cat in the Kettle, where I do all my private readings, and she also does all my events for me. So she reaches out to different venues, and the more I do, the more people are reaching out to us, and from a lot of different areas. So we're really excited about that.
Oh, wonderful. So this is an 18 and over event, and it's going to be held at Maggie's again on April 22nd at 6 p.m. till 8 p.m. And Rhonda, tell me, how did you feel or know that you had this capability of being able to talk to people and reach out to them in different ways?
So for years and years, I kind of just felt like there was something more I should be doing. Like I was kind of searching for my purpose, so to speak.
Yeah.
And there were several different events that led up to me saying, you know what, I think I'm going to buy some tarot cards and start reading tarot cards. I think my family and friends were like, do you know how to do that? And I didn't, but I bought them and I just could do it. I didn't take a class. I didn't get on YouTube. I just could do it. And as I was reading friends and family, I started to get messages from the other side.
Wow.
So I just would say it. I just, it's your friends and family, so you have the confidence to say it. And right. I just decided, my aunt is very instrumental in my life, and I had said to her, invite some friends over. Let's just see what I do if it's somebody I don't know. And it was wonderful. Cool. And it was just, I saw how much it was helping people, so I wanted to continue on.
Yeah, like I was just, what I said when I said you're on the heels of a special guest, my sister was just here, and she just wrote a book called Dark Moonlight, and it's a book about paranormal investigation and, getting in touch with your everyday witch, I guess you could say. And I thought it was really unique to me that I had my sister here to visit, and then right afterwards I saw your event on Facebook, and I was like, well, that's not a coincidence. I need to reach out to her and have her come on the show right afterwards. I go, it's not every day that you have two people who are so in touch with themselves that you get to share with everyone. So I was really excited to get a hold of you. Where are you originally from, Rhonda?
Fulton, New York.
Fulton, New York.
Yeah, I lived away for a little bit in Utah, and my husband had passed away, and I moved back here with family probably, I don't know, maybe 11, 12 years ago, and been back here ever since.
Did you say Utah?
Yes.
Girl, I just yesterday started watching a show on Netflix. It's the Mormon Murders or something. It's a show that it all takes place in Utah in the 80s, and I was literally saying to my sister, I have never met in my life anyone from Utah.
Well, now you have.
That's the craziest thing in the whole wide world. And here we are.
In my field, we kind of call that, there's these little strings that attach everybody in some way.
Yeah.
And we're always talking about that after readings. Mindy and I will sit around after I do a big event, and she'll say, look at the common threads, and there are so many.
There's so many. And it's funny that it's nice that those common threads, they seem to come back into your life when things are getting a little hectic, and I detach myself sometimes from people, not in a bad way. I go to the house and take some alone time, and then every now and again my sister's like, could you get out of the house, go do something? And these little strings keep popping up and back in my life when that happens. That's so funny. That's too funny. So tell me a little bit about maybe your most unique experience. I think that'd be entertaining.
I have so many unique experiences every single day.
I can only imagine.
One of the best experiences I was able to do here recently was this past summer. I helped people of Fulton find one of their own. We had a missing person here.
Wow.
An elderly female, yeah. And she was missing for several months, and the family called me in, and I was able to help them. I painted a picture for them of where I thought she would be found, and when she was, it was exactly where it was. And that was, I just had never, I felt like I brought healing to a whole community.
Wow.
Yeah.
Of course you did. I mean, that rendered me a little speechless, which everybody who knows me knows that's very hard to do. I talk a lot. But wow, that must have been, in a very somber way, an amazing experience. To be able to, like you said, kind of tuck everything in and give everybody a moment of healing. And wow, That's impressive. That's amazing.
Yeah.
So if there's something to be said about that, I think that for sure people need to come and visit you. My goodness.
Well, listen, like I said, I do all my private readings out of Minetto, New York. It's the Cat in the Kettle. I've got several shows coming up. I have a show this Saturday, the 15th, at Tailwater in Pulaski.
I love Tailwater.
Yeah.
It's a beautiful spot.
It is. It's beautiful there. I'm very much looking forward to Maggie's. I haven't spent a lot of time in that area. I'm kind of branching out. I mean, I'm pretty well known in Oswego County, but we're getting out there and we're going other places. I'm June 24th going to be way up in Saranac Lake. So.
Oh wow, you're getting around. It's going to be good. I'm excited.
Yeah,
so tell me, where can we see you on social media? How can we get in touch with you? Learn more about your central location. Tell our listeners, our Tunes listeners, how they can read and find out more about you.
So I do have a Facebook page. It's just Rhonda Lilly Psychic Medium, and we have all updates. Like I said, I do all of my private readings out of the Cat in the Kettle in Minetto. It's 6 County Route 24 in Minetto, New York. We offer classes there, developing intuition. All kinds of different classes are going on. My events manager is going to be doing a Reiki class there.
Oh, Reiki. I love Reiki. My sister does it. Yeah. It's so healing.
It's amazing in every single way.
Absolutely.
I have a website you can get on to book all the private readings. It's just rondalilly.com. And if you're searching for an event, because I have many coming up, I have one in East Syracuse, Jordan Elbridge, Pulaski, Watertown, Oswego. Nice. You can go right to Eventbrite, and it lists all my events. You just look up Rhonda Lilly.
Oh, perfect. Now, I did want to ask you one more question before I forget. For things like this, when you go and you're going into a room and there's a lot of people there, and I suppose that I would imagine that must be a lot of like maybe preparation. Do you have to like kind of sit down and meditate and prepare yourself for that? How do you prepare to be in front of all these people?
Yeah, always meditating. If you can't meditate, meditating can be hard for a lot of people. Mindful thinking is along the same line. I try to get there at least a good 20 minutes to a half hour before any guests arrive, just so that I can get a feel of the room. Right. A lot of times Mindy will give Reiki to the room, so that because there's a lot of healing that goes on at the shows and events.
Oh, I'm sure. I'm sure that people probably walk in there one way and come out feeling a completely different way. And that must be not just a lot for you, but a lot of energy in the space altogether. That's a lot. That's a lot of healing and a lot of learning.
Oh, it absolutely is. And I love every second of it. The events it's a way for me to be able to help some people that may not be able to get to Minetto. We had an older woman at one of the last events I did in East Syracuse who, her family had to help her come in. And so, she lived in East Syracuse. For her to be able to go that far would have been, too much for her. So, but she left there feeling peaceful. She said it was the most peaceful she had felt in 20 years. So that made me just feel wonderful.
Oh, that's amazing. What a gift. What a gift, and what a place to be able to share that in. We're very excited to have you come. And for all of you that are listening, if you're just tuning in, I'm talking with Rhonda Lilly. She's a psychic medium that will be doing readings here in Watertown on April 22nd from 6 to 8 p.m. Tickets are $50. You can check her out at rondalilly.com. She also has a Facebook, Rhonda Lilly Psychic Medium. Rhonda, it was an absolute pleasure, and I am absolutely certain in this crazy world that we were definitely meant to meet. That's for sure.
I think so. There's no coincidences, and thank you so much for having me this morning. What a wonderful experience.
Oh, thank you. That made my day. I hope you have a wonderful Monday, and I look forward to seeing you. Me and my girlfriend are going to be there, so we'll see you on the 22nd.
Awesome. Can't wait. Thank you so much, Jen. Have a fantastic day.
Thanks, Rhonda. You too.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Stay tuned. Tunes 92.5, 1045 in the morning jam with Jen, and we'll be getting right back to it after this.